natural ecosystems can be classified into two major groups, that are terrestrial ecosystem and aquatic ecosystem. Terrestrial ecosystems are land based ecosystems, means you can see the terrestrial ecosystems on the lands only, that is why they are called terrestrial ecosystems. Example for the terrestrial ecosystems are forests, deserts, grasslands, mountains and tundras. First, let us know deeply about forest ecosystem. Forest ecosystem is a example for the terrestrial ecosystem, right? This is the forest. In the forest, you can see many big plants and animals like elephant, tiger, fox, cheetah and deers, and many microorganisms, number of microorganisms are present in the forest ecosystem. There is a lot of biodiversity in the forest. Have you ever visited, children? Have you ever visited any forest? Right. Okay, children. Next, let us discuss about desert ecosystem. Desert ecosystem is the another example for the terrestrial ecosystem. In the desert ecosystem, you can see camels, lizards, rats and many cactus plants. These all plants and animals are adapted to the hot conditions of the desert ecosystems. Next, grassland ecosystems. This is also an example for the terrestrial ecosystem. In the grasslands, you can see lions, zebras, antelopes and giraffes and many plants and birds, and here we can see majorly grass, that is why we call it as grassland ecosystem. Grassland ecosystem లోపల గడ్డి ఎక్కువగా కనిపిస్తుంది, పెద్ద చెట్లు తక్కువగా కనిపిస్తూ ఉంటాయి, అందుకనే దీన్ని మనము గ్రాస్లాండ్ ఎకోసిస్టమ్ అని చెప్పడం జరుగుతుంది. ఇఫ్ ఒకవేళ బిగ్ ట్రీస్ కనుక ఉంటే అది ఫారెస్ట్ ఎకోసిస్టమ్ అవుతుంది, రైట్? ఓకే చిల్డ్రన్, దిస్ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ గ్రాస్లాండ్ ఎకోసిస్టమ్. నెక్స్ట్, mountain ecosystem. In this mountain ecosystem, you can see a tall trees like conifers. These plants also called as conifer plants. These are very tall plants and you can see very tall mountains in the mountain ecosystem. This mountain ecosystem has very cold climate. The plants and animals which are living in the mountain ecosystem has to adopt that cold conditions in the mountain ecosystem. Next, tundra ecosystem, also called as polar regions. In this tundra ecosystem, there is a very cold climate. Very cold climate is there in the tundra ecosystem. The organisms which are living in the tundra area has to adapt to survive this cold climate. Here you can see polar bears and arctic fox, and you can see penguins, seals, seal fishes are present in the tundra ecosystem. So, okay children, this is about terrestrial ecosystems. Till now we have learned about terrestrial ecosystems and their examples and which organisms, plants and animals are living in that terrestrial ecosystem.